Hello, everybody. I am back, and here we go. Now it says to go to my apartment. All right, well, we're going.
What's the deal, baby? Need something?
I left all these bodies in the streets.
You want to have some fun tonight, sexy? Because I haven't had a cutie like you in a long time.
Ew. They sound like cougars. All those working girls, they sound old. They sound like old cougars. But they're in their 50s or 60s. It's kind of gross. I want to get no bed with no cougar.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's kid.
So, what did you find?
I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good.
Chase told me an officer assigned to the case may have been less than professional. But it was a dead end. I couldn't get through to the guy.
Well, I'm sure you did what you could, Adam. So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you.
It's all right, Adam. I'm sure you did all you could. At least now I know my instincts were right. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
touching. Very, very touching. Gross. Hobo. It actually says hobo. They have people on the streets because they refuse to get augmentation. Shoot, I would have got augmented. As long as my company pays for it, a company I work for, as long as they would have helped me with the insurance and stuff, or as long as I had enough money, I would have got augmented. I'm not gonna be living on the streets. Did she pick up a hot dog?
Well, shit, if it ain't the captain himself. Mr. Sheriff done fixed you up good, ain't he? Give you new set of glasses and everything. Damn.
How you doing, Letitia?
Didn't think I'd see you walking this boulevard anytime soon, that's for sure. Not after what happened 6 months ago. People said you was down for the count.
People tend to underestimate me.
You and me both, Captain. You and me both. You, got any credit you could spare?
I think I've got all the information I need right now, Tish. Maybe next time.
I'll be right here waiting for you, Captain.
So she's my outside contact who digs for hot dogs in the trash. That's a nice person to know. Just gotta get to the limb clinic and buy a new proxy, buy another proxy. And I can continue on with Seraph and all that. I just need to get a proxy that will let me fall from any height without injury.
Would you say the police were overly violent? Well, you people.
Darn! Can't get an augmentation.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Sorry, bud. The protest broke up hours ago. There's nothing to see here anymore.
You look like you're built for trouble.
This is kind of like Skyrim. Everybody's got something to say.
Try not to start any trouble.
Little advice? Avoid derelict road.
I kind of understand where Humanity Front is coming from, but come on. Augmentation is the way of the future.
Says the person playing a video game in a video game. Hold up, gotta stop.